Pick up a banana. It grew on a plant in a tropical country thousands of miles from you. It was cut down while green and hard. It crossed an ocean in a refrigerated steel box, held at a precise temperature the entire way. It was gassed awake in a special room to ripen on a schedule. Then it rode a truck to the shelf where you found it. All of that, the farm, the ocean, the cold, the chemistry, the trucks, and it cost you about 19 cents. A bottle of water costs more, a candy bar costs more, and neither of those had to survive a 3-week journey without spoiling. The banana might be the most quietly impossible object in your entire kitchen. Here's how it got so cheap. Start with the problem. Bananas are, biologically, a nightmare to ship. They bruise if you look at them wrong. They ripen fast, then rot. And they grow only in hot, humid, tropical places, nowhere near most of the people who eat them. By every rule of logistics, the banana should be a rare, expensive luxury. A fruit you'd see once a year, if ever. Instead, it's the cheapest fresh fruit in the store, available every single day in the dead of winter, 1,000 miles from anything tropical. That didn't happen by accident. It happened because an entire hidden industry was built to defeat the banana's biology. And step one was to stop the fruit from ever ripening at all. Here's the first trick. Bananas are never picked ripe. They're cut down hard and green when they're at their toughest and most shippable. Then they're put to sleep. The moment a banana is picked, a clock starts ticking toward rot. So the industry does something clever. It slows the clock down to almost nothing. The green bananas go straight into refrigeration, held at a precise cool temperature. Cold enough to nearly stop ripening, but not cold enough to damage the fruit. At that temperature, a banana can survive weeks in suspended animation, long enough to cross an ocean. This is what the industry calls the cold chain, an unbroken thread of refrigeration from the farm to the store, never warming up, never breaking. And if that chain breaks even once, a warm dock, a failed cooler, the whole shipment can wake up early and arrive as mush. So the banana sleeps across the sea, which raises the obvious question. If it arrives green and cold, how is it perfectly yellow on the shelf? The answer is a room you've never seen. And it's the strangest part of the whole story. When bananas reach their destination country, they don't go straight to the store. They go to sealed ripening rooms, and there, they're deliberately gassed. The gas is ethylene, the exact same natural chemical a fruit releases to ripen itself. The rooms flood the sleeping green bananas with it. And on command, the whole batch wakes up together and turns gold, right on schedule, timed to hit the shelves at the perfect moment. Think about what that means. The ripeness of your banana is not an accident of nature. It's a decision made in a warehouse, executed with chemistry, timed to the day you'll go shopping. The banana isn't grown to be ripe when you buy it. It's scheduled to be. And that precision, that industrial control over a piece of fruit, is exactly what makes it so cheap. But there's a hidden cost to that cheapness, and it's a ticking clock. Here's what people in the trade know that shoppers don't. Almost every banana exported on Earth is the same banana. One single variety, called the Cavendish. Not the same kind, the same clone. Banana plants of this type don't grow from seeds. They're grown from cuttings, genetic copies of one another. The banana you'll eat this week is essentially identical to the one shipped from the other side of the planet. That's a logistics dream. Every banana ripens the same, ships the same, stacks the same. Total uniformity is what lets the whole global machine run so cheaply. But it's also a terrifying weakness, because a crop that's all one clone has no genetic variety to hide behind. If a disease learns to kill one Cavendish, it can kill all of them. This has happened before. The Cavendish isn't even the original export banana. The last one, a variety called Gros Michel, was wiped out by a fungus decades ago. The industry survived only by swapping in the Cavendish as a replacement. And now a new strain of that fungus is spreading toward Cavendish crops around the world. The 19-cent banana is running on borrowed time, propped up by a monoculture that history says eventually falls. So why 19 cents? Because everything you just saw, the picking, the cold chain, the ocean crossing, the ripening rooms, has been optimized for over a century into one of the most efficient supply chains humans have ever built. Enormous scale, total standardization, a fruit engineered by logistics, not just biology. The low price isn't a sign the banana is simple, it's the opposite. That price is only possible because the system behind it is so ruthlessly, invisibly complex. And because it takes on all the risk, the disease, the spoilage, the distance, so you never have to think about any of it. You pay 19 cents. The real cost is paid somewhere up the chain by someone you'll never see, running a machine you never knew existed. So the next time you grab a banana without a second thought, hold it for one extra moment. You're holding a tropical fruit that was put to sleep, sailed across an ocean, and woken up on a schedule, sold to you for less than the bag it came in. A small yellow proof that the modern world can make almost anything cheap as long as you never look at how. The banana is not simple. The banana is a miracle we decided to find boring. If you want more of the everyday things hiding impossible journeys, the true cost of your morning coffee, or why the shelves sometimes go empty, subscribe. And tell me in the comments, what's something cheap you now can't believe is cheap? I read them all.